Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in again. Because in this video I want to talk about an arcade stick. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the arcades, and when it comes to these cheap, weird and awesome collectible arcades stuff, sticks, you know what I mean. This is just something I just need to show you here on the channel. So if you click this video, you want to see what is this Soul Calibur number 2 stick. When it comes to these themed arcade sticks, there are so many of them, and also for different systems. This one is made for PlayStation 2, Xbox and GameCube. It's quite interesting. So the box itself, first of all, it weighs almost nothing, and that's most of the time not a good sign. Also, the box got some wear and tear because this thing is quite old. But let's take a close look inside the box. Okay, so let's take a close look in the box itself. So this is from the brand Newbie. I already did a video about the Dragon Ball Z version. If you didn't see it, don't forget to check it out. Yeah, written card with some information. So it seems to be having turbo function, mode, back button, turbo, analog, program mode. So there are quite some interesting things. Pretty cool. They still have the original manual because these things can always get lost when going from collector to collector. So the first thing I'm noticing is that this thing is not that heavy. So let's move the box aside. What I find very unique, that this is more like a multi-stick, and this means that we can use it on 3 different systems. Something I have never seen with these things. Most of the time we're only having PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, sometimes with PC. But there is no PC, there's no USB connection, but we're having like the Xbox Classic, the GameCube and the PlayStation 2. And I'm guessing you can also use it on PlayStation 1, but not with every single game. But that is more like an extra thing. Holy crap. That doesn't feel that great. So let's take a close look at the stick itself. Okay, so the joystick. There is no micro switch whatsoever inside. This is more like a D-pad with a joystick. I have seen this before with very cheap China products. Okay, starts, program, mode, turbo, and we're having here the back button. And the same goes for the buttons here at the right. And a really cheap feeling. Having 2 like grabber grips that you can put your hands on. Well, I must say that it feels quite comfy for a tiny controller. Soul Calibur 2, manufactured by Newbie. So let's open it up and let's see how it looks in the inside. Okay, so they had a shitload of these screws underneath every single feet. So I need to remove everything before I can even disassemble it. So that's what I did. Okay, let's open it up. And with my previous stick, the Dragon Ball Z one I've reviewed, this thing was made of metal. Now it's made of plastic. So look at this. So giving this thing some weight, they basically added 2 pieces of metal. That is really cheapo. But okay, better something than nothing. So okay, this is quite interesting. So we're having here this gigantic PCB. There is no modding so far I know. Yeah, maybe you can more like remove a lot of stuff and do some drilling and doing a lot of soldering to get some decent buttons in it, but take me for my words that it's not even worth the effort. So what you're going to get inside is a big PCB that connects everything. Here you can see that even having the LEDs. This is the reason why it feels so horrible, because there is no micro switch whatsoever. So in this video, let's open this up too, because I want to show you. Normally I think the idea behind it was we're going to get 2 rumble motors, but it seems to be only going to get 1. But a rumble motor inside this arcade stick is quite interesting. So let's open it up this and let's see what we're going to get, because I want to see why does it feel so bad. I removed the 4 screws, but it seems to be that it's just one big block that is attached to this joystick. And I don't see any screws left, so I'm guessing they glued it together, but it will give you a little bit of an idea. There is a spring inside. You can see, maybe you can see it on the video, maybe not. It's basically the same like a D-pad. You just press it, and that's the reason why it does feel like a very cheap stick, because there is no actually micro switches in the inside. I would love to open it up, but when I'm opening it up I think I cannot even put it back together. There's a piece of plastic in here. Nevertheless, let's put it back together and let's play some games. Let's see how responsive this thing is. Of course, the game that we're going to play is Soul Calibur 2. And you can see there is quite a travel between I'm going to get any interaction on the screen. Love the soundtrack of the game.
Don't worry, Tyler. Believe in yourself.
Okay. Wrap. Movements come out instantly, so I'm surprised to see that this cheap fill joystick response not that bad. Okay, so let's do another round. Okay, let's try Super Street Fighter 2, or what is it? Super Street Fighter 2 Collector Edition. Nevertheless, it's a great game to test out. The joystick. Oh, of course, I'm touching the wrong fucking buttons. Ken! Relax! The joystick is working perfectly. Whew. Oh, he just pinched me in the balls. I have no idea to the super anymore! Or something like that, but I don't know! Just do it! Oh! I needed to win. Oh yeah, I'm on the roll. To be honest, I'm really surprised with this Soul Calibur 2 arcade stick. Normally we're always using, let's say, micro switches or samurai joysticks, but for this cheap feel thing, like this membrane joystick, it's a maybe cheap design, but it works very well and it is very responsive. I already mentioned that there was a tiny dead zone in the joystick, so that's something you need to take consideration. But it is a fun collectible, and yeah, you can even play it on certain systems like GameCube, PlayStation 2 and the Xbox Classic. And the last one, the Xbox Classic, so far I know there are not a lot of different, let's say, arcade stick for it. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to hit that little bell.